Hello and welcome back to the channel. So, with the international break being well and truly upon us and football being very boring at the moment because there's not a lot to talk about, I thought what I'd start doing is some daily roundup videos, basically just to explain the latest news and gossip and everything that's coming out around the football club. And today there are a few little bits and pieces that are coming out from Liverpool, which I'm going to dive into now. So the first bit of news is that Harvey Elliott has left the England U21 squad for further assessment on an injury that he has picked up. As of now, there's no news around what that injury is, how long he's expected to be out for, but it has been stated that he's a doubt for Liverpool's next fixture against Nottingham Forest. So that is not the best news. But as I say, I expect more news to come out around the exact extent of the injury, what it actually is, and how long he's going to be out for in the coming days. The next bit of news is that Liverpool have finally completed the signing of Rio Ngumoha from Chelsea. I think that the deal was pretty much done before the whole Zubimendi saga, but we were waiting for the Premier League to ratify it and do whatever they need to do their side. But apparently that has all now been done and dusted and cleared. So he is now officially a Liverpool player and he will join the Liverpool Academy. Although Fabrizio Romano has stated that he has signed with a view to feature in the first team at some point this season. So I would expect to see him in any cup games that we've got coming up. So maybe as soon as the West Ham game that we've got coming up soon. But it's good to finally have him as part of the club. I have seen some of his highlights. I've seen what he looks like. He looks like a really good, exciting winger. He looks like a really good prospect for the future. And I've also seen that a number of Chelsea fans that have come out and said that they are actually disappointed with this news, as they wanted to see him actually be an option for them for Chelsea going forward. So that's actually a really good bit of business. Next, regarding Mo Salah and his contract situation. So it's been it's basically come out from Paul Gorst. So I originally saw this news story on Redmen TV, but it's also been announced in Liverpool Echo that Mo Salah is, depending on where you read it, is either definitely wanting to sign a new contract with Liverpool or desperate to sign a new contract with Liverpool. And the reasons are that he's looking to get closer to Ian Rush's goal scoring record at Liverpool. He wants to break into the top 5 Premier League goal scorers, and also that he feels like his life is settled in Liverpool, and he feels like his daughter is an honorary Scouser now. So with those things all in place, also there's reports that Rami Abbas has come out and said that Salah is looking for a 2-year contract, but also that he's happy at Liverpool, so therefore money isn't the thing that he's looking for. He's not looking for a huge salary increase on his contract. So all things from the Salah camp are looking positive. It's all literally in Liverpool's court now. Whether, when we start these contract negotiations, which are still being reported as being soon, but hopefully we will hear more about that in the coming days. But it looks like, especially from Salah's point of view, he wants the deal to get done, so hopefully we can do something in the coming days. Finally, I did see an interesting bit of news earlier on regarding Luis Diaz. So as we know, I think it was yesterday, reports started coming out that we were looking to tie down Luis Diaz to a new contract. And reports were coming out that he was looking to have a bumper pay increase on his reported 55k per week salary to basically reflect his importance to the squad. But it has come out again from Paul Gorst this time that Liverpool are actually not looking to extend Luis Diaz's contract. He has his current contract runs until 2027, but also that the reports on him being paid 55k a week are actually wide of the mark, and he's currently paid in line with what you would expect him to be paid with his importance to the first team squad. So it looks like Diaz may not be offered a new deal at this time, and they're willing to basically allow his contract to run, and then we'll renegotiate with him in the future, which I don't necessarily see as a bad thing. I think at the moment the focus should be on the 3 players who are, their contracts are expiring this season. So obviously with Trent, Virgil and Salah, they're free to open negotiations with other clubs in January. So the sooner that we can tie these contracts down, the better. So hopefully all focus is going on those 3. it looks like the Salah contract thing is moving. So hopefully we'll hear more about that in the coming days, that Liverpool have actually started negotiations. Trent has already said previously that he wants everything to be done in private. So I don't think we'll hear anything about that until either A, he's signed on the dotted line, or B, we'll just end up noticing that his contract is running down and down and down until it gets to January, and then we'll hear stories about him leaving the club. So the one that I find most interesting at the moment is actually Virgil, because Virgil also stated that no one from the club had spoken to him previously, and that he was in his last year of his contract, and that he also wanted to stay at the club, but then since then everything has gone quiet. So I'm not 100% sure what's happening with the Virgil situation, but at least we're starting to get some movement on the Mo Salah front. But anyway, that's all the news that's coming out of Liverpool today. Hopefully we'll have something exciting to talk about in the coming days. I'm looking forward to international football being over, and then we can get back to talking about Liverpool, analysing matches and everything else. But I have been starting live streams, so I've done 2 so far, and they've both gone really well, in my opinion. Getting involved in some good chat, some good banter. So if, you know, the international break is killing you and you do fancy coming over and hopping into a live stream and having some chat, we talk literally about anything. Liverpool, we talk about other teams in the Premier League. We was talking yesterday about Birmingham City and whether or not we should have VAR in the Championship and lower leagues. But please feel free to jump into any live stream and have your say on all things Liverpool and all things football. But until then, thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like. It does mean a lot to me and does help the channel massively. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the kind of content, and tick the little bell to be notified when I next go live. And until next time, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.